Hi, witches. You need money right away? It's coming up right now. Hi, witches. Blessed be. This is White Raven over here. Today's Monday, so happy Magic Monday to all of you guys. If you are new to my channel, I welcome you again. My name is White Raven, and I'm here to teach you basic witchcraft and magic. So if this is something that interests you, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you can get my videos every week. Whew, I have an awesome spell for you guys today. This is also a petition from you guys. It seems to me that one of you guys needed money right away, like immediately. And sometimes we need the money immediately. So I'm going to share with you a spell on getting money really fast. You're going to need a powder and you're going to need an oil. You're also going to need a green candle. Before I go ahead and I teach you how to do this spell, let's talk a little bit about prosperity. It's important that we understand how magic works when it comes to prosperity. Many of us have this arrogance and this sense of entitlement that we get what we get when we need to get it. And we have to request Mother Earth and the universe and all the goddesses and gods that we use, any kind of deity or whatnot, and you're supposed to get your money right away for whatever reason. But you know what? Life does not work that way. We have to obey the rules of nature, and this is not how things are. In order for you to receive, you need to give. You will get nothing for nothing. Trust me, you will get nothing for nothing. So analyze the things that you do in life prior to request this money and make sure that you are clear with the laws of the universe. And then you are also clear and you have a very healthy relationship with money, meaning you see money as something that is your birthright. Prosperity is something that is your birthright. You feel good about money. There's a lot of people out there said, oh, money will not give you happiness. Oh, money is the root of all sins. No. That's not how it is. We do things ourselves. Money has nothing to do with anything. Money actually can be very, very, very helpful, and money can really get you a lot of happiness. That's how I see it, and I suggest for you to always have a very positive mind when it comes to money. Something else that I want to add before we go ahead and we do this spell. Once you do and you finish the spells and you see it through and you send it out there, you see it through and you are done with the spells, please be very aware of different ways in which you can make money. Because let's say we need to do these spells because you need $500 by Friday because you have to pay a bill, otherwise something really terrible is going to happen. Well, after doing this spell, make sure that you are aware of your surroundings and be very open to what life is going to throw at you, because maybe, just maybe, you have something that you can sell and suddenly you remember, oh, I have this computer that I haven't used in forever. I need to sell it. I want to sell it. You have some jewelry that you forgot that you wanted to sell. You can sell it. Maybe somebody owes you money and this is a person that has not paid you the money. You know what? Maybe this is just a time for you to reach out again and ask for the money that that person owes you. Maybe you have something in your closet that you need to return. Make sure you return it. These are different ways in which life can give you your money right away. I'm going to tell you something that happened to my man maybe 8 months ago, some time ago. We have a lodestone and we talk to our lodestone weekly. I feed my lodestones and we talk to it all the time. She has a name. And for those of you guys that don't know what a lodestone is a stone, it's a magnetic stone that is going to bring you prosperity. Once you prepare, it brings you prosperity. I suggest for you to watch the video that I have on my channel on the lodestone. So about 8 months ago, my man came home and he told me, you will not believe what happened to me today, White Raven. This was crazy. One of the crazy things. My man is a little bit skeptical. My man was driving in the freeway and he was thinking about our lodestone. He was talking to the lodestone in his mind while he was driving in the freeway. So he's thinking about prosperity and he's thinking about communicating with the lodestone. You will not believe what I'm going to tell you, but this is 100% the truth, guys, and this is how life works. As he was driving in the middle of the freeway, guys, he told me that he started seeing papers flying by. And he was like, hold on a second, there's no way that that is what I think it is. Guys, I meant pull over in the middle of the freeway. And you will not believe it, but the little papers that were flying were $1 bills. It was money. Money. We have such power with our thoughts. And such incredible things could happen when we put all of our intentions and our specific goal. My man got out of the car. He took some of the dollar bills that were flying everywhere. Needless to say, it was a very dangerous situation. So he grabbed what he could, which was not that much. But that night, we played that money in lottery. And yeah, we got a little bit of money. Not too much, really not that much. But we won a little bit of money with the dollar bills that we used to play lottery. What I'm trying to tell you is, yes, this is a very fantastical story, 100% reality, but what I'm trying to tell you is that you need to pay attention to everything that is surrounding you when you are doing prosperity spells, because you have no idea the ways that the universe is going to answer your petition. I have in one of my blogs in my page, whiteraven.witcheslayer.com, in my website, on prosperity. And there are 3 things that I like to abide by every time I'm working with prosperity. As a matter of fact, these are 3 things that I try to live by every single day, because prosperity is something that you call upon daily. And these are the 3 things that I put in my blog, and I want to share them with you before I go ahead and I continue with this video. Number 1. Your state of mind should always be positive. If you're doing a spell for money, make sure that your state of mind is as positive as you can see it. All right? It's very important. You need to stay positive. Number 2, all the affirmations that you make should be in a present tense. Don't say, I'm going to be having this. Say, I have this. Number 3, see it through. Visualize it. You have it. You're going to pronounce it, right? You're going to declare it. You're going to say, I have it. That's your affirmation. I have it. But when you say, I have it, also see it. If you see $500 that you need by Friday, see yourself counting that money, or see yourself already appearing in your bank statement. Just make sure that you see it through. All right, so let's go into the spell. So what am I going to be using for this spell, guys? Number 1, I'm going to be using deity Fortuna. Choose any deity you prefer, okay? There's going to be many deities that are going to resonate with you. You don't even have to be a witch to do this. If you want to call upon Jesus and the Holy Spirit and God, just go ahead and do exactly whatever it is that makes you feel better when you do this type of rituals. You don't have to be a witch to do a ritual, all right? You really don't. But I personally will be using Goddess Fortuna. This is the goddess that I use for all my prosperity. She is the boss and one of my bosses in the altar. Number 2, you're going to do this on a Thursday. Thursday is going to be the most prosperous date for you to make any type of money magic. Number 3, the planetary hours that you want to use, if you want to add that to your ritual, is going to be the planetary hour of Jupiter. That pertains to money and prosperity and action, really fast action. And number 4, prosperity spells should be done in the waxing of the moon. I'm gonna tell you this though, at the end of the day, guys, if you need money by tomorrow, if you need money by Friday, and you cannot wait for all these things to happen, just go ahead and do your spell. But if you have the time and you can plan this ahead, then you wanna do this on the waxing of the moon, which is when the moon is getting bigger. A lot of people ask me about circles. White Raven, do you make circles when you're doing spells? This is how I'm going to answer this question. I make circles only when things are very dire. That is not to say that you can make a circle for anything. So what is the purpose of a circle? The purpose of the circle is to maximize and enclose the energy that you're raising, and it will keep away any type of different energies that is going to conflict with the energy that you're raising. You can also visualize your surroundings as a circle. For example, whenever I do any type of magic, I'm on my witchy room. This room is enclosed, and any energy that does not pertain to what I'm doing stays outside, because this is my witch room is like a circle. This is enclosed in a circle. It has so many things in here. It's so clean and it's so protected, guys, that only what I said that enters here is enter. But let's say you don't have a witch room the same way I do, and you want to keep this energy extremely pure and extremely concentrated, then you can do a circle if that's what you want, and keep those energies enclosed within that circle while we do our magic. Make sure that if you do not know how to make a circle, just imagine that the surroundings of your space are completely enclosed, and nothing that does not pertain to the magic that you're about to make can come in and conflict with your energies. For this spell, we're going to be using an oil. We're going to be making an oil, fast money oil. And I'm taking the recipe for this oil and for the powder that I'm going to share with you guys from the amazing book, The Witch's Coin from Christopher Penczak. This is a book that you should have in your library. I strongly suggest for you to get it, read it. It has a lot of amazing, smart information. Again, Christopher Penczak, The Witch's Coin. It is an amazing book. I'm going to take this recipe from this book that I'm going to share with you guys today, and this is how we're going to do it. If you have the time to do this prior to your spell, if you're just watching this spell right now because you're interested in the topic, you should make this oil and have it close by just in case you need it eventually. You do not know when we need these things. What are we going to need for this oil? The base of this oil is going to be olive oil. That's what I'm going to use as a base. So what are we going to put in this oil? I'm going to start with fresh ginger in this oil, 2 drops of ginger. To that, we're going to add some patchouli, 7 drops of patchouli to be exact. All right, to that, we're going to add cedarwood, 5 drops of cedarwood. Last but not least, we're going to add 4 drops of vetiver, which is one of the most amazing aromas out there. To me, this is one of the most witchy aromas in this world. And there you go. We have our fast money oil. The second thing that we're going to do over here is a money powder. This is going to be also an additional element that we're going to add into the spell. So for the powder, we're going to need a few things. You have white rice at home, get some white rice. White rice is very linked to prosperity. The same way rice grows when we cook it, our prosperity is going to be abundant and it's going to multiply. So we have some rice over here. This rice, what I did was I grinded and then I put food coloring, green food coloring. You don't have to put food coloring if you don't want to. So to that, I'm going to add a teaspoon of nutmeg. We're also going to add a teaspoon of ground ginger. These are powerhouses right here, guys. We need to add some dill seeds. So I, of course, have lots of seeds because I planted some dill prior to summer starting. So let's grind some dill in my mortar. So now that I finished grinding my dill seeds, I'm going to also put them right here with my other ingredients. Okay, guys, so now you're going to need some fenugreek. So fenugreek, you can either order online or you can legit go to Walmart, guys, and buy fenugreek just like this. Just buy the little bottle of fenugreek. And then what we're going to do, we're going to take some of the caplets and we're going to open them and we're going to put them in our powder. Before, you can do that with a lot of stuff, guys. But prior to doing that, just make sure that you read in the back what are the feelers of the powder that we have over here. Because you're going to have fenugreek, but it's going to have also a filler. The filler of this fenugreek capsule is going to be rice. So it's perfect. This is 10 out of 10. Obviously, you're not going to use the gelatin caplet. So you're just going to open it and put your fenugreek in there that has rice that we're going to be needing. That's awesome, guys. Now, fenugreek smells a lot like pancake syrup. I'm going to put 4 caplets, guys. All right. This is how my powder is looking. Now, guys, the last thing that we're going to add to this powder is pyrite, which is a stone. I'm going to put a picture of it in there. Charlie gave me this one. This was Charlie's. My man took it outside with a hammer. We crushed it. It's actually soft. It's not too hard to crush that stone. And it's really easy to get anywhere. If you do not have pyrite and you need to do this right away, you can use glitter, gold glitter. So we're going to put this and the pyrite in there. So let's mix this powder that we have over here. I can tell you right now that the magic in this powder is actually oozing. It's just smelling so good already, guys. You see a little bit of the sparkles on it. Right? Now, guys, make sure that while you're doing this, you are visualizing what you want and you are empowering what you're doing. So now that we have all these elements ready to go, ready to do our spells, what is the next step? The first thing that you're going to do, guys, is you're going to inscribe your candle with two things. The money sign from the top to the bottom. You want to make 3 money signs in your candle. Once you inscribe your candle with your 3 money signs, you are going to put your petition in the candle. And be specific, guys. If you need $500 by Friday, that is exactly what you're going to put in there. You're going to do that 3 times as well. Awesome. Ready. Next thing, we're going to grab our oil from the middle up. Anoint your candle. Anoint your candle and visualize. If you think you have a way of getting that money on Friday, let's say somebody owes you $500, visualize that person paying you. You're going to call that person when you finish doing this spell, and they're going to say, oh, yeah, I have the money actually. I was going to call you. I have the money for you. Visualize it. Now, let's put some of the powder that we made in here, and let's roll this candle on it. Again, this is not like a donut. You don't need, this is not like a powder donut. Just put some on it. Okay, there you go. Now we have this dollar bill. In this dollar bill, you're going to write the amount of money that you need. So this is a dollar bill or whatever money you use in your country. Cross that number and put what you need. We're gonna make this a $500 bill. Once you make this $500 bill, put it in the bag too, guys, don't forget. Also make sure that after you put your $500 in each corner, in the front and the back, wherever it says 1, put $500. After you do that, please make sure that you put the petition in your dollar. I will get my 500s on Friday. Last, before we finish this spell, we're going to anoint every corner of this bill, which is now a $500 bill, and the center. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drops in your bill. Now we're going to put that dollar bill here. Put our paper. So we have Goddess Fortuna over here. So let's make a little chant. Goddess Fortuna, this is your daughter, White Raven, requesting your assistance. Grant me this wish of $500 by Friday so I can pay my mortgage. I trust you will deliver. So mote it be. Light your candle. Focus in your intentions. This candle needs to burn all the way through. All the way through. So prior to doing that spell, make sure that you have the right size of candle. Don't buy a 7-day candle if you don't have the time to wait for a 7-day candle. The good thing about working with candles, guys, is candles represents the 4 elements. The fire obviously represents the fire. The oxygen that is burned, that is consumed, is obviously representing air. The candle wax that is going to be dripping is going to represent water. And the candle itself is going to represent earth. Once you finish with this spell, if you make a circle, open your circle, release your circle. Anything that is remnant of this wax, plant it under a plant. Carry that bill with you in your wallet. Keep it with you. And be done with your spell. Watch out for all the ways in which Mother Nature can answer your petition, because the universe conspire for you witches to be prosperous. If you have any questions, please email me, layerofthewitch@yahoo.com, layerofthewitch@yahoo.com. Don't forget to visit my webpage, White Raven and Witch's Lair. White Raven and Witch's Lair. Please share this video. Spread the love. You never know who's going to need this spell. Leave some comments down below. I love talking to you, witches. It is a great thing to be prosperous. So I wish you the best luck in this spell. And remember, be smart. But above all, stay wicked. Bye.